What's going on YouTube? This is Brooksy, and today I just want to have like a little debate about what actually clarifies a camper, or what actually defines a camper. And it's obviously something that's grown in the past few years on each Call of Duty game, just basically because they've enhanced the use of camping with attachments and perks, but they've also added perks and attachments to, you know, combat camping too. So it's obviously something that's evolved with the game as, you know, time's gone on. And a camper isn't necessarily, you know, just one thing anymore. It can be a number of things. You know, you could link a camper with being someone with just more than sitting in one spot. You could just be using something really annoying, you know, like an annoying attachment where you can see you coming around the corner, for example, with this game, and that annoying attachment. But it's obviously something that's debatable and something you can really discuss on, and, you know, something you can touch on and have a few arguments with your mates about. But it's something I just wanted to discuss anyway, because I honestly haven't got a clue what camping is nowadays, because there's so many stuff, you know, surrounding the actual thing itself. And in this gameplay, I actually hold the back of the map for most of the game. I think I get the majority of kills from that, you know, that area, as which you've seen. But yeah, I've been holding this back area, and I would not call this as camping. And you know, I'd feel a bit embarrassed if this was clarified or classed as camping, because I would use these tactics for most maps on free for all, because I think it's the best way to win, and it's obviously the most effective if you can play it right. That is, you know, in this area of the map, there's obviously 3 choke points, and there's obviously obstacles you can use to block from each choke point. So why wouldn't you come there? It's you know, I can get why people would call it camping, but I'd call it playing tactically and smart, and I would say it is just below the line of camping, or above the line, whichever side of the fence you want to be on, really. But you know, it's something that's it's really hard to get to grips with on what camping actually is now. And yeah, you actually I've had a few messages saying after playing games like these on different maps, saying you're a good player, I enjoyed playing with you, or just you know, feedback for being a good player, or just stuff like that they enjoyed playing. And these players obviously didn't think, you know, oh, he's an annoying camper, oh, look at this guy, like, I hated playing with this kid. But you'd always get the as well as these messages, I got, you know, shit kid, camper, go and buy a tent, stuff like that, go and camp outside DFS, just shit like that, you know what I mean? So you'd obviously get people with different views and opinions on what a camper actually is, and that's what I want to discuss. Is, you know, a camper isn't necessarily one thing anymore. It is actually just it's a term in which it depends on the actual person itself, because, you know, like I said, you get people who would class it as playing smart or tactically, and you will get praised for playing a game exactly like that, or you would get feedback, like I said earlier, about shit kid and all stuff like that. But it's obviously something that could confuse a lot of people, and in these days a lot of people rage about campers now, but I honestly think when they're raging at the campers, they aren't actually campers themselves. What they're actually classing as campers is not actually camping. Anyway, this has been a hard commentary to do, you know, because it's such a debatable subject. But I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary, and leave your views below in a comment, you know, what you think is actually a camper. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, and see you next time, guys.